So, based upon the title, you might be thinking that I'm going in one direction with this talk, but you couldn't be more wrong.
Who here has ever felt like you are carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders? You're trying to do it all. You're making every decision, and you keep everything running smoothly, but you do it alone. Well, our next speaker is here to tell you that you don't have to. Kelly Kasper is a dynamic business leader, consultant, and speaker with over 30 years of experience in disaster preparedness, business continuity, and executive leadership. She helps leaders move from isolation to collaboration because the most successful leaders do not do it alone. In today's talk, 8-sums are way better than 3-sums.
Yeah, baby.
Leaders do not do it alone. Kelly will break down the power of peer advisory groups, why working in a vacuum is a one-way ticket to burnout, and how surrounding yourself with the right people will take your business and leadership to the next level. And when she's not guiding business leaders to success, you just might find her dancing or doing karaoke, which I have personally experienced with this singing queen, or paddleboarding her way to the next adventure. So let's get ready to learn how to lead smarter, not harder, and let's hear it for Kelly Kasper.
Hello, friend.
Hi.
Thank you. So, based upon the title, you might be thinking that I'm going in one direction with this talk, but you couldn't be more wrong. Instead, I want to guide you through a process. I want you to imagine that you are the 8th member of an elite, brilliant group of CEOs, business owners, and leaders of organizations who are there to help you find solutions to your biggest challenges. Now, this may sound too good to be true, but I'm here to assure you that it is not. It is reality. And that by the end of today's talk, you are going to understand why 8-sums are better than 3-sums. And if you are a lonely business owner, this is the talk for you today, because you don't have to do it alone. So I'd like to begin with a question. How many of you were lonely during the pandemic? Show me your hands if you too felt lonely during the pandemic. Okay, a few of you. I would have expected a few more, but that's okay. Maybe some of you like to be alone. I don't. I like to be with people. I like to socialize. I like to converse with people, preferably in person. I really don't like to be alone. So after months of being alone, isolated in our home, I turned to my then husband with an idea, or maybe a challenge. And I said, what if we were to take our sad, dilapidated backyard and turn it into a backyard oasis? And so he took me on that challenge, and we created our backyard oasis. It's kind of nice. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was inviting. It allowed us to invite our friends and family and neighbors over to enjoy the little things in life. It brought socialization back to us in a healthy way. We were outside where there was fresh air. We could do social distancing. It was a game changer for us. Not only did it let us experience the small things in life, it let us experience the great things in life too. Birthdays, holidays. This was our solution to being lonely. And let me share with you that we were able to use this year-round. With the addition of 2 walled tents or a propane heater, we were able to operate this year-round. And it was our favorite room. Absolute favorite room. Again, it was our solution to being lonely. Do you know who else is lonely? CEOs, business owners, leaders of organizations. And they're lonely because they don't have anyone to talk to about the challenges that they face on a daily basis. They shouldn't be talking to their staff about their problems, and they probably don't want to lean on their spouse or partner. So who does that leave them to talk to? Well, I'm here to tell you that there is a solution. And that solution is peer advisory groups. So you might be thinking to yourself, what is a peer advisory group? Well, a peer advisory group is a group of people that meet collectively with the same goal in mind. They want the same outcome. In this case, we're going to give an example of a group of business owners that come together. And these business owners come together on a regular basis, and they meet for half a day. And in that time, each member is tasked with coming to the meeting with a topic. And that topic can be a challenge that they're facing or an opportunity that they would like to capture. They present it to the other members, and then they walk away with solutions at the conclusion of that meeting that they can implement that very same day if needed. But where the magic really starts to happen is when we get to 5, 6, 7, 8 members. Because when we get to that level, we get the creative juices flowing. And these solutions come out because one comes up with an idea, and then that sparks another idea, and so on and so on. And it becomes a mastermind or an eightsome. Let me introduce you to Mike. Mike and I have been working together since May of 2022, and I am his business coach. And after about 3 months of working with Mike, I knew that he needed a peer advisory group. And so I approached him. And I said, hey, Mike, you know, we've been doing the business coaching for a few months now, and I think it's going really well, and I think you would agree, but I really think you would benefit from a peer advisory group. What do you think? I don't know, Kelly. I don't know if I want to be with other business owners. I really like the coaching. I think the other business owners might think I'm stupid or make bad decisions. Mike, that isn't going to happen to you. This is going to be a safe place with other business owners who have similar challenges, and they're going to help you work through yours. Just try it. If you don't like it, we'll still have coaching, but I think you should really try it. And so he did. He joined a peer advisory group, and he is still a member of that group to this day. And in January of this year, he shared with the other members that sat around that table that when he compared 2024's revenue to 2023, he had an increase of 65%, which he attributed to being in the peer advisory group. It's truly where the magic happens. And friends, I'm here to tell you that the magic of 8 lets business owners not only survive, but they thrive, they innovate, and they lead with confidence. So, who's ready to find their magic 8?